Mike, very well said, and we're down here in the heart of Louisville. Well, tomorrow, a large memorial service will take place in the middle of the afternoon at the arena behind me. But today, the focus was on a religious service in a different part of town. And to get in, people had to have one of these tickets. There were only about 14,000 of these made, and they were in tremendous demand, I can tell you that. And today, Ali was eulogized, remembered as someone who used his strength in the ring and his celebrity to promote those passions that were so close to him. And that, of course, included peace and his commitment to Islam.
They streamed in throughout the morning. Many had never met the one universally heralded as the greatest, but felt it important to come here to say goodbye to Muhammad Ali at his Muslim service.
I got this ticket at my local mosque, and it's real important to me. Since I was 12 years old, I really looked up to Muhammad Ali. He's always like my role model.
They filed in, an estimated 15,000, including Philemon Najib, who drove 5 hours from Chicago to Louisville so he could attend the memorial.
He's a legendary figure to many, both Muslims and non-Muslims alike, because of his stand and his push for freedom. It's how appropriate that this is the Freedom Center here in Louisville.
I am the greatest.
Ali was always the center of attention, in and outside the ring. Many mourners snapped one last picture to preserve one final memory.
I'll be officiating the janazah for our dear beloved brother Muhammad Ali, the people's champ. We welcome all of you here today.
Make no mistake, it was an Islamic service that happened to coincide with Ramadan, but all denominations were embraced and welcomed here. The champ would have wanted it that way. Ali made his fortune in the ring, but he crafted his legacy outside of it. He's being remembered as a man of convictions, principles, and above all, peace.
He used that platform to illuminate the darkness in which he came, racial segregation as a matter of law, to project the future of peace and because he chose dignity of dollars. He gave up wealth and risked going to jail.
Ali wasn't always beloved in his hometown, and indeed many areas around the United States, when he refused induction into the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War after he was drafted. For 5 years in the late 1960s, at the prime of his boxing career, U.S. authorities stripped him of his title and banned him from boxing in the United States. In the end, he won that fight too, the U.S. Supreme Court siding with Ali as a conscientious objector to the war because of his religious convictions.
Alone does not make the man. The man is made by the heart and the spirit and the soul. And the soul of Ali is a great, great spirit. Honored to be here to honor him today.
And at this service today, a leading Muslim scholar said that Ali simply took a wrecking ball to injustice. And the imam that oversaw the entire affair today went on to say, you can honor Ali's memory by going out and doing good deeds, working to touch people's hearts and souls. Mike?
Sean, a couple of things. One, Muslims tend to bury loved ones within 24 hours. Why the exception in this case? And of course, Friday, all eyes in the world focused right where you are as folks say their last goodbyes to the greatest. Tell us more about that.
Well, what we're hearing is, while certainly it's encouraged that Muslims bury their loved ones within 24 hours, there are exceptions that can be made. And because Ali wanted this memorial service to play out exactly how he had penned it with his family over his last few years, they wanted a chance to do this so many of Ali's fans around the world, and of course here in his hometown, would have a chance. People of all races, people of all denominations would have a chance to say goodbye. And you're exactly right. Tomorrow, it is going to be a who's who of leading politicians, leading athletes, leading celebrities. They're all going to be here. I can tell you the streets down in this area are going to be shut down. That arena only holds about 15,000 people, so getting in is going to be quite the ticket tomorrow, but people can always watch online or on television. But tomorrow should be an amazing service. Former President Bill Clinton, as well as comedian Billy Crystal, and journalist Bryant Gumbel are going to be among those delivering the eulogy here tomorrow. Mike?
Sean, thanks so much. The ceremony to honor Ali was viewed around the world. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, young fighters crowded around a television at a boxing club named for the greatest. Ali came to Kinshasa back in 1974 to take on George Foreman in the fight that came to be known as the Rumble in the Jungle. One of the coaches who spent time with Ali while he trained for that fight now passes on his experiences with the champ to young boxers in the DRC.
If you like what you just saw, follow us on social media and visit our website, cctv-america.com.